back to Jacob's Flexible Sunday.
Hello.
Now, let's see what...
There's nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Hello, welcome. We have nothing.
The sounds of my own neighborhood. There's not a lot of sound there.
There's not a lot of neighborhood.
It's kind of quiet.
Trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton?
You monster.
Well,
I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to...
That's
Get it? Because the chum
cannibalism.
bucket, he's got a fish to fry.
That's cannibalism.
Not for him. He's not a fish.
You're right, he's not a fish.
Neither is SpongeBob,
Fish.
or Mr. Krabs, or Patrick,
fish?
or Sandy.
Isn't plankton like...
A plankton.
No, I'm pretty sure plankton is like a single-celled organ. No.
Yeah, planktons are single-celled.
They're single-celled?
I'm pretty sure.
That's what I thought.
They're just super tiny that
was
whales.
that?
Yeah, that was weird. I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, let's play that back. I think there was a glitch on the audio there.
They even bent all my spoon.
That's terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them?
For a second.
It sounded like he was possessed for a second.
What was that? It was...
Don't worry about it. The game's just possessed.
The game's just, it's making its way.
He's making his way downtown, walking fast.
But wait,
Something. I'm hellbound.
Golden spatulas.
So essentially, the plot of this game is, you ever played Banjo-Kazooie? This is Banjo-Kazooie.
It's a collectathon.
you've got a deal.
But SpongeBob.
But SpongeBob?
SpongeBob.
You know what
SpongeBob.
else is a collectathon?
What?
Spyro.
Yeah, it is.
Spyro is a collectathon.
I
this
love
was...
Spyro.
I mean, like, pretty much the whole 3D platform genre now has just become the collectathon, hasn't it?
Yeah, kinda, you're right.
This flapping robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship.
Who are you people?
No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
You're not Mr. Krabs!
It's a clone.
It's imposter crabs.
Remember, ravioli, ravioli, give me the formuoli.
This is what you get when you go to Ollie's. You sit there, you go to Ollie's, you're like, I need a Mr. Krabs, but what am I gonna do? And he's just sitting in the bin like, please, come get me. It's like, yeah, sure, what the f***, we got the budget.
Wobba Fett.
Do you think I've got bilge water
What?
on brain?
What?
Okay.
Wow, why do you say random things like that? That's weird. Like,
You're a
what do you
f***ing
that?
weirdo.
That's not
you
very
know
good
that.
for commentary either.
Oh
let me
my
tell you.
God.
Like, you just say random things, and people are gonna be like, "What the heck are you talking about?"
Let's
They
see
didn't-
what kind of
Yeah.
spatulas we can... Okay, on top of the pineapple. Alright, let's get to that one eventually.
Don't forget Squidward's house.
Oh, of course.
Squidwards.
Nice sock.
Thank you.
He's got a sock.
The one you're standing on.
Oh,
It's always kind of bothered me too, because he's not standing on it by any means. It's kind of just floating there next to his foot.
Yeah, it's a bit,
well, they're more lost.
Oh, don't worry about it.
A bunch of robots.
Now I understand that, like, limitations back then were a thing, but you could have at least tried.
My commentary is, why does Patrick own a sock collection?
Every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
I am the face of this channel!
It's a little loud.
that is potential. I don't know.
Honestly, I think John is the face of SOC.
You're right. You're right.
Which is impressive considering how little he's on it.
No, that's the point.
That's the point. He's just he's the poster boy.
Yeah.
He doesn't really do anything, but he's there. Everyone knows him.
He describes it very well. That describes things very, very well. Because it's like, oh, John, he's here sometimes. SOC, we're here sometimes. Whether or not you hang out with us, that's your decision. Oftentimes we're pretty antisocial. But you know what? That's okay, because we'll always be here whenever you want us.
There you go. Good job, Rob. You did
Not
it.
me, though. Don't show up at my house expecting me to be here for you.
You can show up at my house.
I will turn you away if you show up uninvited.
No, you can go ahead and show up at my house. It's fine.
Rob's inviting all of you.
We'll have a party. It'll be great.
Let's display Rob's address on the screen right now.
No, wait, no.
Everyone
It's okay.
go, everyone go.
No, it's
Rob,
fine.
Rob said it's okay.
No.
He wants you.
Don't put words in my mouth. Why is Bubble Buddy here? Hold
Why
on.
would Buddy be here? He came back in the chat.
Fan servicey bullshit, and I love it. Shut up.
The ninth dimension and defeat the giant monkey man.
What the?
That's a voice.
All I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long.
Drug addict.
I've been in the soap bottle a little too long.
So, Rob, to explain that joke for you, the soap bottle probably means
I'm going to
alcohol
smack
bottle.
the f***ing dumb out of
He's been in
you.
an alcohol bottle
Nick.
for a little too long, which means he's probably a drunkard.
No,
Or
the thing that I was focusing on is if he was in the bottle and bottle of soap bubbles seem like drugs or alcohol.
Swimming in his own blood.
Yeah, he'd be drinking his own blood. It'd be like a species that gets drunk off of drinking their own blood.
I mean,
It's a reverse vampire.
Can my day get any more dreary?
SpongeBob.
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 I think everyone wanted to grow up to be SpongeBob, but they all grew up to be Squidward.
Oh, that whole robot problem involved both of you.
Look at that face.
I don't know what to do. How can I fix everything?
Why don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough. Move to another town. I cracked me up. But seriously, just jump around like an idiot. That should at least make me smile.
Alright. So, literally,
For Squidward, he has a lot of...
Literally destroy his house.
He's very depressed.
Yeah.
also,
Cute shit.
I'm just like, hey. That's
So
the only
literally-
thing he comments on.
so literally you need to jump. This is literally how you get the golden special. You
Okay, just jumping, will you?
That's it. Yep. All you had to do is press the X button multiple times.
just keep jumping.
Just keep jumping. Just keep jumping.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me, mother. Get out.
Why am I Squidward?
Well.
Why?
desperate-
Why are any of us Squidward, really?
Desperate to be left alone, but yet still secretly craves affection, yet please don't touch me.
And there's a sock.
Why did Squidward steal one of Patrick's socks? That's uncool.
Maybe he
What
has...
if Squidward's like a sock killer, like a serial killer for socks?
What? How was that?
Did you see that? Did any of you see that really dumb-looking movie, The Snowman? That was
Yes.
like about
Yes.
I didn't see it, but I saw it.
Killer Snow.
that was the funniest thing.
Such dumb and I loved it.
It was so stupid and it was hilarious. That trailer made me laugh in the theater. I broke out in laughter because they were trying so hard to. That and the Truth or Dare movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
The smile.
That face, man. That face is funny. That's not scary. That was amusing.
You're smiling. It's happy.
It's not only the smile, it's the goofiest smile you could ever imagine.
It's just
seeing.
such, like, it looks like such
Oh,
CGI, like, smile.
This sock was just in Patrick's house. Why did we need to collect that?
Yellow.
He's just making another sand couch, and he's like, oh, well. You f***ed up, Jacob. You f***ed up, man.
You're supposed to get that shiny object.
Oh, there's enough shiny objects.
No, there's not. That's the
No,
last
you
one
gotta
in
get
the
all
world.
of them. You have to get all of them.
They're a rarity.
Get all of them.
Get all of everything. Okay, so here's something bizarre, right? If you go out of bounds in
Oh,
this
yeah, I
game,
love this. What is he doing? I never understood that. Where is he going?
What the f***?
dragged away by his fingernails.
Oh.
Okay, so
pretty
we've
cool.
done pretty much all we can do in the Bikini Bottom section for now. So let's,
To the taxi!
Jellyfish field.
Jellyfield!
yeah, we'll do a little bit of Jellyfish Fields in this episode.
This is a very long, like, first level. Like, Jellyfish Fields is one of the bigger levels of the game, I think.
They're all relatively big. This is not a small game, I would say.
No, I agree. But the level design I've always enjoyed. Like, they always put a lot of detail into the level design. Which I
Okay, so
appreciate.
here's actually something that's fascinating, and I don't recall which texture it is,
Oh, that's what I'm doing.
but one of the textures in this level is actually, and I'm not kidding here, feces.
Oh.
Where do you see that?
Did you know Gaming did an episode on this, and they
Oh, yeah?
and the developer said, yeah, like we disguised one of the textures in the game of like the rock formations. It's actually like just colored feces.
By extracting all textures from the game, we uncovered what we believed to be the texture in question. After asking Chris for his input, he stated, "Oh boy, that's definitely it, because, above all else, that's a photo rather than being hand-drawn work."
That's fantastic.
We need to find it.
No, I'm not okay, you barnacle head. Do I look like I'm okay?
Well, your nose does look pretty big. I mean, bigger than usual because it's usually pretty big. And you look clammy. And oh my gosh, you're bald! bald!
I've always been bald, but now I'm stuck.
It's funny. I love the humor in this game.
Here's your field manual. Severe jellyfish stings can be treated effectively by applying a
It's very simple humor.
king jellyfish jelly to the affected areas. King jellyfish?
Well, I guess you're off.
Voice acting is something else, though.
Die a horrible death under the vicious tentacles of King Jellyfish.
I just keep remembering that story on how Ego Raptor met Tom Kenny and they watched a house burn together.
Wait, what?
That's the story. Like, Ego Raptor, he was just going down the road one day and he stopped by. There was like this store or something that was like on fire, and he stopped and then he's like sees this dude and he's like, wait, that's Tom Kenny. And so he goes up and starts talking to him, and they just sort of hang out and chat for a bit, all while watching this store burn down and all these people's dreams just shatter.
What? Is this like in a Game Grumps episode?
Yeah, he tells this story in a Game Grumps episode, and it's great.
That's fantastic. Ego Raptor's a gem.
See, sometimes I feel like I'm missing out because I haven't watched the Game Grumps since the end of the first lineup. So it's like,
You know, like, I enjoy Game Grumps. I don't watch them very often, but when I do, I enjoy them.
I mean, I'll give credit where credit's due. Game Grumps, the early version, was like a huge influence on our first Let's Play show.
Yes.
Like, that was definitely what I was going for. But at the same time, like,
Ultra Combo.
Well, the thing, like, whenever they changed the lineup and they brought Dan in, I first was like, but John.
Yeah, but then you realize, like, their chemistry's just a little bit better.
It took me a little bit to warm up
well,
to
it's a
him.
different kind of chemistry. I think if you're looking for similar personalities, then it's a better combination. What I thought was fascinating about the John lineup is that it was clearly two talented people pushing in completely different directions.
Yeah, definitely.
Which was much like LP to that extent.
But like,
You know, like,
after a bit, I warmed up to Dan, and like since then, it's like there's no going back because
Right.
Dan is a gem. Okay.
well, and there's also I think no going back because I think John is also like a recluse.
Yeah, he really is, but that's okay, man.
B is now kind of a controversial YouTuber after making some bad headlines.
Yes.
And also, like, just I kind of got the impression from interviews I saw of him that he's just like done with the video game thing anyway.
That's understandable.
Poor John.
Understandable. I can't say poor John. He seems to be coasting off pretty well with his old videos.
He's honestly like
Is he still making videos?
I don't
it's
know.
been quite a while. John is notorious for like taking long periods of time between video releases.
I think it's been almost a year since the last one he did.
Has it really?
Yeah.
Oh
That
boy.
sounds about right.
Yeah, you're right.
And he did like what I love too is that it's like with every passing year, it's like, yep, he'll like not put out anything for a year, then put out like one video, say, yep, I'm doing new things now. I've got a whole new set of videos coming up with no more long breaks, and then he puts out 3 videos, and then you wait another year for the next one.
Yeah, sounds about right. It tends to be what happens with him, but still, all his videos are quality.
Yeah, I mean, they're like,
He's earned his position.
he has earned his position. Yeah.
That's why he could release a new video tonight and have no one be looking at his channel and still rack up millions of views within the first 24 hours.
I would say millions.
I would say it would be a lot of views.
A lot, but not millions.
I'd be fast.
Maybe not millions, but
I'd be fascinated to see what it is, because, you know, these days when I hear other YouTubers refer to John, it's not necessarily complimentary.
Yeah.
But it's like,
honestly, I believe everyone deserves one up.
yeah, we'll see what happens.
We'll see how he handles it.
I mean, Public Enemy had a similar thing happen to them, and they still are like pretty well respected.
Yeah,
in the industry.
And the thing is, he handled it rather well. Like, he doesn't really dwell on it much.
And gosh golly gosh, if not a few days after we recorded this, if JonTron didn't go and release a new video. And just like Rob predicted, it's already garnered a well over 1 million views within its first 24 hours. Which begs the question, is this the beginning of a resurgence of the JonTron brand? To get us your answer, be sure to write into the JonTron Defense Fund at the number listed on your screen. Together, we can truly find out what the last vestiges of Western civilization really are.
Well, have you seen Normal Boots has been putting out content now as like a collective?
Really?
Oh yeah.
They've
I
got
see that.
they've got their own like channel now, and like they'll partner up and make a bunch of videos together. They got this like really good show called Madness.
Are they trying to do Rooster Teeth sort of thing?
I wouldn't know because I never watched Rooster Teeth.
Well,
But,
of course they started out. Rooster Teeth started out with their big like Halo thing,
Yeah.
red
Red
versus blue, and then it just stemmed off, and they became this massive like video collective, and that's where we get Ruby.
Yeah, I was about to say they have their own anime. They still do a Let's Play show. And they do like they have a news channel that I personally really like. What do they call them? Crap.
Remember when Machinima was a thing?
Oh yeah, I never really got into Machinima though. Like it was okay, but it was just too commercial for me.
Well, it's just like there was a point in time where like there were so many big YouTubers who had partnerships with Machinima.
That's true. That you couldn't go anywhere in the video game industry without seeing Machinima somewhere.
Yep. I mean, and it was a good platform for like small time creators. And then I feel like maybe it just sort of got overinflated.
Probably. It kind of just imploded on itself.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Hey!
Meanwhile, barrels.
Barrels!
Meanwhile, barrels have appeared from out of the goo.
Now, if you think about it in terms of size respect, these barrels are incredibly small.
Yeah, I
What do you
guess
mean they're incredibly small? They're huge.
Compared to us, relatively speaking.
I guess that's fair, because SpongeBob is rather small.
He is rather small.
He is just a small...
He's friends with the squirrel.
Yeah. So?
Who I actually think is bigger than him.
Yeah. So if you look at your
taller.
average squirrel, SpongeBob is the size about an average sponge. So, looking at that and then comparing the barrels.
Okay, yeah, those are rather
very
small barrels.
Exactly.
You're right. Okay, I see what you're
So, following up on that, what the f*** did they put in those barrels?
I don't know.
saying. Shot glasses.
What are they storing?
Just a single shot glass.
There's a single shot.
You know, I can see that being actually a pretty good product. I feel like people would buy that.
Yeah, probably just a barrel with a shot in it.
Yeah, just like it's a barrel aesthetic looking for the shot. You pop open the barrel, boom, there's your shot.
I just like having a barrel like shot glass painted as a barrel. That'd be pretty cool.
You know what I want to do?
What?
So grog, historically,
Yes.
grog is what happens and what they used to do on ships, wherever they would mix rum with different like citrusy bits in order to help ward off scurvy.
Yes.
I want to see, I don't know if it exists. If it does, please enlighten me. But I want to see a modern version of that. Like citrusy rum grog, something that's meant to get you the vitamin C you need so you don't get scurvy. Because I feel like, honestly, it wouldn't taste too bad.
Yeah, technically there is. There's a lot of like flavored rums. Like, I'm not sure if they have actual citrus in them, but they're flavored like citrus.
I would like to see that be a thing.
I'll tell you right now, my favorite mixed drink that I had recently, and I was sad to discover that it was seasonal. There's this place in Morgantown where we live called the Morgantown Brewing Company.
Yes.
Brew pub.
Yes, the brew pub. And they had this drink, this like cocktail called the Orange Dreamsicle.
Ooh.
It was vanilla liquor, orange liquor, I think, and like whipped cream.
Ooh.
That does sound
And
good.
it was smooth.
That's great.
It was amazing. And that was one of the rare times where I would like intentionally be like going there, like in the middle of the day, I would be going and like
Just give me
ordering
one.
these drinks. And then I discovered it was seasonal. It's like only in the summer when they had it. And I was like,
See, you can make a cheap, terrible version by mixing orange juice and vanilla brunettes, or whipped cream brunettes, I mean.
I actually tried to make like a virgin one because I live with some people who can't drink. And I tried to make like one on my own, and it was just depressing. I was like, nope, this ain't happening.
Yeah.
So,
Once you have the best, you can't go back.
See, I've always been a sucker for a good Long Island.
Yes. Long Island.
Long Island
My
iced
21st
tea.
birthday, I had my very first Long Island. And Alicia, like I was with Alicia and JJ at the bar. And Lisa warned me, it's like, okay, you gotta take it slow, because there's a lot of alcohol in there. You won't be able to taste it. I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. Whatever, I'll get sick.
10 minutes later.
One sip, like, oh, this is really good. I just chug it. Like, chug it.
I remember you texting me or someone, like, that evening. very drunk.
Nick.
And me and JJ have a bad habit of texting people when we're drunk.
You and JJ just have a bad habit of being drunk.
And
I've got footage that I will not be including in this video, but I have footage of you two at my 21st crawling around the floor, and my stepsister Katie, who did the illustrations for the Donkey Kong remaster, she's like refereeing you two, like racing on the floor of my house, and you're drunkenly on your hands and knees, just like crawling.
me and JJ are fun together.
And I have that
We put us
footage
together
sitting
real
around,
fun.
and I will, for your benefit, not be including it in this video.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Do you want it in?
It's up to you, man.
I mean, it's John's there and everything. Like,
maybe not the whole video, but just like a snippet to give him an idea of
like
what it
John
was.
and Greg are there, and they were.
Come on! Yeah, socks.
Ready,
Come on.
ready.
Come on, guys.
Go!
Oh man! That's a foul. Is it? That's a foul on Nick.
She was like an obstacle, okay.
Go! What do you mean with that? That's what's not there. What do you mean it? I won. Yeah. You never looked at him. How's that?
I licked it first.
How's that taste compared
I
to
licked it first.
I liked it first.
I don't think I knew you guys at this time.
Not that well.
It
That was a
was-
couple years ago.
That was a couple
It was last year.
I think I
Was it
might
last
have
year?
met.
It has only
was
been a
it?
year.
You and me are only 22, so yes.
Oh yeah, yes, that's fair.
I forgot. You guys are babies.
Shut up, Rob. You're like
I'm turning 23 in a week.
You're like what? 3 months ahead of me.
When's your birthday?
March.
That's a significant amount of time.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah, it's like 4 months.
It's 4 months.
Technically, I'm slightly older than Nick by like a couple of weeks. So he's the real baby of the bunch in this room.
Hello.
It's weird that I'm the oldest person in this room.
But maturity-wise, I'm the oldest.
I don't know about that. I think that's false.
I think your face is false.
I would challenge that heavily.
All right.
I think this is a good place to call this episode.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and then the bell if you like what you see. Be sure to also like the video, comment down below, and share it with your friends so people will watch.
Give us comments. I want to read things.
And if you really love us,
Check out the videos on the screen to see more of the gaming weekend and more Serenade Caffeine. And as Nick leans deep into the mic, what do you have to say?
make sure if you really love us, write in the comments. Jacob looks like butterflies.
You know, once upon a long ago, someone commented on an early episode of Fanfiction Drinking Games, and it was when I had long hair, and they commented, "What's Scarlett Johansson doing reading fanfiction?"